So I feel like we live in a dystopian universe. I don't know if you saw what happened yesterday in the United Nations Security Council, but the UN passed a US resolution creating a Trump-chaired board to govern Gaza. So let's back up. Trump would basically govern Gaza. The UN Security Council is supposed to be the body in charge of peace and security at the UN. It's obviously not doing its job and incapable of doing so if you consider the genocide over the last 2 years. That's not peace and security. And that's mainly due to the fact that 5 countries have a veto power, including the US, that has vetoed for over 2 years ceasefire resolutions. However, they all agreed on this insane resolution. So what's happening with it? It's basically part of Trump's peace plan, which is not a peace plan at all. It has been criticized by international human rights experts, UN-mandated experts, legal scholars, most importantly, Palestinian civil society organizations, because it's basically a colonial plan. It's replacing Israeli occupation by a US occupation of Gaza. And this is insane in and out of itself, but it's even more insane when you consider that, number one, the US is complicit in Israel's genocide. It has provided the weapons, the money, the political and diplomatic cover. It is to blame for it. And now the war genocidal lovers get to govern and decide on what's happening in Gaza? What the hell is this? Second, it doesn't look at Israel's guilt. It doesn't look at what's happening. It doesn't ensure a safe future for Palestinians. It focuses on demilitarizing Hamas and so on. What about Israel? What about the terrorist state that has waged war and genocide for over 2 years? And then is extremely vague on the timeline for Israel to withdraw from Gaza, etc., basically giving it power over when it happens. All of this is absolutely insane. It is completely insane. In which universe do you say disarm the victim and the survivors, arm the aggressors, do away with international law and justice, and give those that have enabled genocide power over people that are completely left out of the process? No. What must happen is, one, an end of genocide. And for this, we need a complete arms embargo on Israel plus sanctions. Number 2, an end of occupation and apartheid. Number 3, reparations and justice. And then we need Palestinians to decide what they want for their future. No one else. And especially not people that have supported the genocide and their murders. Palestinians must decide on the future of Palestine, and we must end the genocide.